are putting in a lot of pressure, a lot of time in the gym, doing a lot more cardio just to look fit or to get healthy. Because even when you are in your 20s, bulking will come with the body fat, but in your 40s, the problem is that your body is not capable enough to recover in a timely manner. If you are in your 40s and this is the first time you're going to the gym, just focus on one simple thing. Hello, and my name is Rashpal. Welcome back to Strongest in the Bloodline. Today's topic is how to gain muscles and drop body fat above 40. People above 40 tend to have hard time gaining muscles and dropping body fat. Today I'm going to share the most common mistakes that we make in the gym when we are above 40 and we think we are doing the right thing by following someone who's in their 20s. Mistake number one, we overtrain. When I say overtrain, which means we are spending about 2.5 hours every day in the gym, 5 to 6 days a week. And we are thinking to ourselves, how come I'm not putting on muscles or dropping body fat as I was in my 20s? The second mistake, we try to bulk up when you're in your 40s and you hear this logic of, oh, you need to put on weight, you need to bulk up before you lean out to see the shreddiness in your body. Mistake number three, we already have pretty busy and pretty hectic lifestyle. And along with that, we are putting in a lot of pressure, a lot of time in the gym, doing a lot more cardio outside or in the gym just to look fit or to get healthy. Mistake number four, if you are on some sort of medication already, you're ignoring the biggest red flag, that is how your existing medication is interfering with putting on muscles. For example, if you are taking statins, which is like blood pressure medication or cholesterol medications, then it'll be a bit of like a struggle for you to put on lean mass. The studies have shown those who take statin medications tend to put on at least 45% to 56% less lean mass while they're on the medication. So you might be doing everything right as per your program, you might be pushing hard, you might be taking a good amount of protein, but you still struggle to do that. So you need to keep in mind, if you're already taking a medication, you need to understand there is a limitation of what you can actually gain inside the gym. Now let's talk about the things you need to fix or the things you can change in order to put on more muscles and keep your body in a lower fat percentage. Now, the things that you can do to fix all of that or to actually see the results is you need to start figuring out, or you need to start limiting the amount of time you are actually putting your body under strain, which means if you are doing 5 to 6 kilometers of run or walk in the morning and then you're spending 1 hour or 1.5 hours in the gym in the evening, that's way too much for your body. It's not that you are not capable enough to do it. The problem is that your body is not capable enough to recover in a timely manner. Regardless of how healthy you are, where you are in your life, or you have been training for the last 20 years, now you're in your 40s, you still need to drop your overall load onto your system. Now you just need to limit it to 35 to 40 minutes. And if you do that precisely, if you have already learned or mastered muscle activation technique, you have already built a mind-muscle connection, you don't really need 90-minute session. You would only require anything between 30 to 45-minute session, and if that's precise, to the point, to what your goals are. But so far what I have seen in the last 18-19 years, if you're above 40 and you choose the pathway of bulking up, which is like trying to add more muscles by eating more calories or staying in surplus for way too long, the problem with that is you will end up getting more body fat than the lean mass. And once that body fat comes to your body, once you put it on, you will have more of visceral fat with it, which change everything. Because it's really hard to just put on muscles at that age and not letting any body fat go and come onto your body, because even when you're in your 20s, bulking will come with the body fat, but in your 40s, that just comes in even more to the ratio of your lean mass. So be very smart with it. When we talk about going in surplus to put on muscles, the surplus should limit to 100 to 200 calories per day. That's about it. It shouldn't be up by 700, 800 calories in the surplus time. So you will end up looking fat than looking, having gained more muscles. If you're in your 40s and this is the first time you're going to the gym, just focus on one simple thing, that is putting on more muscles instead of just killing yourself on the cardio and trying to lose body fat. If you just target the body fat, you will end up losing the existing lean mass that you have in your system. Metabolic rate crashes, you will even struggle furthermore just to get lean. So the goal should be put on lean mass and retain whatever you already have. Fix your nutrition, go in a slight bit of deficit, and then add cardio as a supplement. Cardio should not be your primary thing to do, regardless of what your age is if you're trying to lean out. because that will actually take away more lean mass from your body than giving you anything or trying to make you retain anything. And always check with your health provider, whoever you're working with, whatever medication you're taking, whatever workouts you're doing, if they are, going hand in hand with each other, so that you don't end up exerting yourself, you don't end up, being on a bad side of health instead of being the positive side of health. I hope this made sense to you, and I hope you like the video. If you do, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this with others. My name is Rashpal. Peace out.